Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Pisces. How are you guys? So this week I'm breaking the reading up into 3 parts. Married or in a committed relationship. The next part will be completely single. And the next part is those of you who are dealing with someone but yet there's no commitment. So Pisces, let's see what's happening for married or coupled up in committed relationships. Yeah, see the Queen of Swords here. Pisces, you may have something to say if this is yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're being discerning. You're questioning something here, but I feel like you're trying to be logical and possibly even fair. But I feel like you have some questions. Yeah, there could be a little confusion here. You want something possibly cleared up. You may feel like someone's keeping secrets, okay? But I also feel it has to do with that emotional energy. I feel there could be a lack of an emotional connection here. Now, I do see this King of Wands energy, which is quite interesting. Aries, Leo, Sag, or just somebody who's often very bold. Very passionate, creative. This is someone who generally knows what they want. But I feel this is someone here who, they could be keeping some kind of secret here, or they're just not sharing their feelings. So I feel like you want something cleared up if you are the feminine. Now, you could be the masculine energy here, feeling bold, and it could be likewise. But that Queen of Swords is someone here who's, I feel like not too sure, trying to be fair, but there's a need for some kind of clarity. Yeah, it has to do with investing. The energy of someone trying to be patient. It has to do with someone here wanting to know something, because it has to do with whether something will pay off. And it also has something to do with the timing. Something that you want to know that's cleared up here. Oh, yeah. And then we have the King of Rods again. So this is someone here kind of looking at this energy of investing. And I feel if you are the masculine or this person, they may be looking at whether to invest in this. So you might want to watch your words and be patient. Often the Queen of Swords can only be patient for so long. But it has to do with whether something's worth investing in or if it will pay off. So let's have a look at the moon. Why is the moon here? Yeah, could have to do with money, finances, creativity, but someone might be keeping a secret. Yeah, we have the King of Swords. This has to do with 2 people who I feel, communicate very well. I feel like you're invested in each other, but I feel it has to do with something that one of you may be investing in here. It could be financial, but I feel someone may be keeping something to themselves. I feel there's just a lack of emotion here between 2 people. Maybe having words here about whether to invest in this, this relationship or not. But I actually feel there is an investment. I do feel like you communicate well. But what's so interesting is I feel this person here, they're very passionate, very creative. So it could be an energy of investing in something creative. Now, this is often a person who's quite goal-oriented, and they're often very determined to succeed at something. So I feel there's going to be a conversation. Yeah, it's the 2 of you connecting. It has to do with connecting emotionally. So there could be something lacking where there's a lack of emotional investment. Okay, I feel like you communicate well, or it's just telling you it's time to talk, to share a little bit more of your innermost selves, because like I feel, it's just 2 people who keep a lot of their feelings to themselves. I feel like you communicate well. I do feel there's an investment. But yeah, we got someone here with a little pride and ego. So this could have to do with somebody's success. They're goal-oriented. And maybe it's both of you, but I feel that you're talking, and it could be something financial, whether to invest in it, whether it's something that'll be successful or not. Someone's pride could be getting in the way here as well, though, pride and ego, but I feel that's what's coming between you. So I feel it's just really about some sort of planning and preparing to invest in a situation. It's definitely some kind of goals. This is someone who wants to be successful, okay? Definitely, I do see that energy, but I also feel there's a need to acknowledge something here, acknowledging the successes the 2 of you had, okay, or you've had together. So it's about talking about this. So there's a need to acknowledge that someone's creative, hardworking, very hands-on. So, yeah, I feel there's a need to talk about it here. But I do feel like you're, this is more of an energy of, I think, something financial There's a need to talk about it, but I feel it's an energy of so much focus on success, finance, egos maybe getting in the way, but I feel there's a need to acknowledge something about this. Some investing money or something about the right time. Okay, but I feel there is definitely an energy of two people who aren't sharing their feelings the way they should. I feel like you connect and talk well and you see eye to eye on investments and financial stability. You're both very wise. I feel here, both two people who know their minds. You're not afraid to speak up and say what you mean, but I feel there's a need for more emotion. Sharing your innermost selves. Yeah, see talking back and forth. See a lot of talk. Yeah, but I feel I feel there it's also an energy of passion, needing to talk about maybe more passion in your life as well. But I see someone here who's in a hurry. So there's this energy of someone who's in a hurry. And I do feel they're somebody who feels that they need to kind of hurry up here to do with something. And it has to do with money and finances. It could be someone who's working hard, trying to be successful. They may be feeling a little overwhelmed. It's an investing in. It's an energy I feel of someone needing to be patient. It's an energy of patience. And it does look like something financial. Yeah, so I do see this energy. It could be investing in a trip or travel. Okay, but I feel it's an energy of taking something that you've both learned about each other. See, it's about growing closer, I feel. It's an energy of being closer emotionally. I feel like you're wise. I feel financially, you've got things under control. You're very intelligent, articulate. But I feel there's a lack of emotional investment. And I do feel maybe even the passion in the relationship could be suffering a little here. And I do feel someone's trying to avoid that conversation, because I do see someone who's trying to avoid, the conversation here. They're very focused on success. I feel pride and egos getting in the way. And it's also about someone being a good provider. So maybe there's been, some wins and this is often an energy of someone who was maybe once very successful, not as successful financially. So somebody wants this acknowledged. They want to talk about it, but someone's trying to avoid it. But we have this energy of hurry up. So I do feel someone's trying to avoid that conversation. Yeah. It's a relationship where there needs to be more emotion, talking more about feelings, and maybe a little more passion in the relationship. But there's definitely a need to acknowledge that somebody was very successful maybe at one time. Somebody may have invested in something that didn't pay off. It could be taking a trip or traveling. It could be someone traveling for work too. So I feel we have someone who has questions, maybe feeling someone's keeping secrets that, maybe they're playing the field or they're up to something, keeping things secret. So it's really important to connect emotionally, because I feel we have someone who thinks the other person's maybe giving other people attention, or they're not paying enough attention to them. Whatever the situation may be, I feel someone's trying to avoid this. They're trying to avoid confrontation. So, yeah. So it's two people who've kind of grown distant emotionally, and that's what I feel. Yeah, a lot of focus on money. Someone may be traveling for work. The other person feels they're not getting enough attention. Someone's very focused on the finances, success. So it has to do with someone who may have been very financially successful at some point. They need to travel for work to make more money. So there's definitely, something happening there. But it's a person who's often grounding themselves. They're focused, they're driven. I feel they're hands-on. This is not someone who delegates and disappears. So, yeah, I feel someone's planning something here, but I do feel two people growing at a distance, but I feel someone may need to travel for work. Now, this could also mean traveling and maybe even relocation here. So really, I feel it's an energy of two people needing to share their feelings and emotions. There's a little bit of confusion here. There's just a lack of that emotional energy. And let's look at that a little bit more. But someone may feel like someone's keeping secrets. And it could be either way, keeping secrets. Yeah, someone here. But I feel someone's trying to manifest money. Okay, they're very wise. They're very intelligent. They have everything they need to master the elements. They're very intelligent and articulate. It's someone who kind of needs to take their time. The other person is in a hurry, like hurry up. Maybe it's about making more money. This is someone who has all the skills. They have everything they need. But I feel someone's hiding something, maybe feeling like someone's manipulating or something here. So, but this is an energy of two people, I feel. What you both bring to the table, too. I feel like between the two of you, you have everything you need to manifest what it is you want. Yeah, so this is possibly business opportunities, but it's about being a partner through thick and thin. Now, someone maybe isn't as successful as they were before. Now, someone may be more successful where someone has helped the other person become there. And now we have someone whose ego's getting in the way. So there's pride and ego becoming between two people because of finances possibly. But this is an energy of two people who have everything they need. They just need to connect emotionally, sharing your innermost selves, how you feel about each other or the situations that you're in. And it does look like financial. So someone's had some wins and losses here financially, but they are stable. They're planning, preparing ahead. Someone may be trying to learn something else, maybe a new skill. Okay, so I do see business opportunities, but this is two people who are supposed to be there through thick and thin. They look out for each other and support each other through the good times and the bad. And I feel somebody here's not really investing the way they should when it comes to finances, but someone's in a hurry. They want the other person to hurry up. And I do feel someone's working. They're trying to be successful and they're often becoming overwhelmed. See, too much happening too fast, feeling overwhelmed. So, yeah, and I do feel like this is someone who's very much focused on business, their career. But I also feel this energy of home, something feeling like home. Like I do feel someone's thinking maybe having to relocate for work, maybe a new home. But it has to do with being two people being stable. I feel like you have everything you need. You're not really doing without anything. So there's the energy of some Aquarius. Someone may have that in their chart. Gemini or Libra, but this is an energy of someone releasing things that no longer serve. This has to do with respect and self-respect. This is someone wanting someone to respect the fact that they were once successful, maybe even helped the other person become more successful. They want that recognition. But I also see good things here because I see someone's hopes and dreams, everything that they could ever want. Is house, home, family, okay, and to be successful, to have everything that you need. And I feel like we have two people who already have what they need. They need more love, more emotion, more passion. So I feel there's a really important need to communicate here and to let go of anything you no longer need. Now, I do see an energy of talking, communicating about relocating, just getting rid of some things, clearing things up, clearing things out, okay? But I feel there's an energy of respect and self-respect. Somebody may be feeling disrespected, like the other person's not acknowledging that, their success. But I feel this is two people who need to acknowledge the success they've had between them. See, partnering up, stability, looking out for each other, having each other's backs, because you have everything you need. So this is an energy where it has to do with some kind of mutual agreement where you both feel the same. So, but it's definitely an energy of self-worth and self-respect. And I do see clearing things up, clearing things out. Okay, someone here's doing a lot of thinking and analyzing the situation. Now tell me about the Queen of Swords. Why is this here for married people? Yeah, this is someone here who just feels like giving up. Now what I also feel, this is someone who thinks a lot about things in the past. This is someone who keeps bringing up things from the past. Okay, and they feel like giving up, but it's also an energy of not giving up. It's about putting something behind, talking about things, getting it all out on the table, okay, and talking about it and leaving it in the past where it belongs, anything that may have ever happened between two people here. Because this has to do with being patient and investing. This is someone who's still bringing up things from the past, the Queen of Swords, still invested in the past. Okay, but it could be someone who's looking at things that other person's invested in the past that didn't pay off and they feel like giving up. But I feel this is an energy of not giving up. The King of Wands does not give up. Okay, this person's not a quitter. They're very goal-oriented. I feel very charming, very theatrical, maybe even dramatic, but also very creative. They have a lot of skills, a lot of knowledge. So this is where I feel, this is where two people need to really just talk and communicate, but the past needs to be left in the past. So somebody here keeps bringing up the past. They just can't seem to let something go. Very critical and judgmental possibly. But I feel it could be both people here. So I feel there's an energy of just being cold, harsh, and sharp, judging each other kind of energy. It's time to leave the past in the past and stop investing in it. Yeah, because somebody here may be having a bit of a temper here. Yeah, see, feeling like giving up, getting angry, being impatient, hurry up, hurry up. So I do feel some sort of shock and surprise here too, where somebody here may be putting their foot down. Okay. Like I feel it's an energy of the Tower. This is an epiphany. This is a moment where the Tower is coming down. Now it could be somebody who's constantly threatening someone, or they keep bringing up the past, getting angry. It's time to talk about it and put it in the past, whatever it is. Yeah, we have some Aries energy here, some fire as well, Pisces. Yeah, it has to do with being fair. It has to do with someone who's not being fair. Okay, because I see the tower coming down. So it has to do with, somebody maybe threatening or, giving somebody an ultimatum, maybe putting their foot down, but someone has a temper. I feel it has to do with someone here who's trying to be fair. So I feel respect and self-respect. Someone's feeling disrespected. So, but I feel this is someone who has that self-respect. They're releasing things that no longer serve. This is someone who's leaving the past in the past. They're focused on their hopes and dreams. But yeah, so I do feel someone keeps bringing up the past. So I do see it's time for a cycle to end. See, this is somebody who just wants things to go in their favor. If things don't go in their favor, they don't get things their way. But I see this windfall of abundance. I feel it's the timing. Somebody keeps bringing up the past. Okay. So this is where I feel it's an energy of having to communicate, where it goes in both people's favor. So somebody here kind of wants things to go in their favor. And I do feel this is someone who's rather impatient. So, it's two people who've kind of got cold on each other and distant. Okay. So I do think, it is possible someone may be thinking it's maybe time to maybe separate here and maybe a little time apart, a little distance here. Okay. Till things kind of cool down, till things calm down. Someone's grounded, practical. It's an energy of just being calm. But I do feel we have someone who keeps avoiding a conversation. They kind of get angry when the other person wants to communicate. It could go either way. Yeah, I do see an energy of community, friends, and family. So I do see there's talk about letting some people go. Okay, people that no longer serve, or it's just an energy of moving to another community, closer to friends and family. Okay, so I do feel there's some positive energy here. It has to do with connecting. It's also an energy of two people. Often when I see this as some sort of an event, maybe going someplace, I do feel someone's, like trying to connect, maybe wanting to talk, to communicate, but waiting for things to kind of calm down. I do see a trip traveling to see friends and family, or maybe going to another community for work. But it looks as though it's an energy of two people just trying to reconnect. Okay? Because something's definitely happened. Yeah, date night. I was going to say that. It's like having a date night, being more romantic. See, this is an energy of sharing those feelings and more. This is about two people going on dates together to reconnect. It's an energy of coming back together. So this is two people who've kind of gone cold, and they've, there's been this distance. So, but I also feel there's been somebody here feels like someone's not giving them enough attention. All they do is focus on work, but yet they want them to make more money. So it's being pretty demanding with a bit of a temper too. So, but I do feel there's going to be a massive epiphany here. That sudden epiphany and realization that somebody just kind of wants everything to go their way, but it has to work. It has to be fair. It has to work out for both people. Yeah. So it has to do, I feel, connecting emotionally, going on dates together. Maybe connecting with some friends and family and starting to get out a little bit more. But it looks to me like having date night. But I do see travel in advance, maybe, going someplace romantic. And I feel not including other people possibly here, because I do feel someone wants to release some people here. I feel that no longer serve, but it could be just moving and relocating. But I definitely see being a little more romantic here. See, being a little bit more romantic. But I feel someone may be thinking they're not getting enough attention that when they're traveling for work. So there's a little of this sudden fear where somebody just kind of freaks out a little bit here, that when the other person maybe travels for work, they may be seeing someone else. But I feel it's really about the two people just needing to connect. Yeah, we have somebody here with some fire. This is someone who kind of wants things their way. Somebody who gets angry. They have quite a bit of a temper. So somebody here often has a temper. So I do see this cycle needing to end. Okay, where I think this person just tries to calm things down. It's possible they go visit friends or they go out and socialize, but I do feel there's some issues that need to be resolved. It's an energy of both people putting all those cups on the table. See, I do feel there's an event or just going somewhere and taking a trip. It's sort of disconnecting from other people. Disconnecting from people and just going off on your own. So that's what it is. And being more romantic, maybe a staycation or a little vacation. Yeah, see, it's opportunities. This is also, I mean, there may be friends and family, some sort of invitation. Maybe the other person doesn't want to go. I feel we have someone who wants all of their attention. I got a feeling we have someone here who wants all of someone's attention. And if they're not getting all of their attention, they get angry. So a little bit of a controlling. Someone here who kind of likes to be in control of things here. And I do feel they have a temper. I do feel it's someone who keeps bringing up something that happened in the past. I don't know, with friends and family or when you were out maybe on a date. But I really feel it's about offers and opportunities, invitations coming in. Someone here I feels that, they want someone's attention. I don't know if it's someone who's trying to keep someone away from their friends and family, but I feel there's things that need to be left behind. I do feel there's some sort of an agreement here where it's mutual. I feel maybe connecting and finally agreeing upon something here. I feel it's time for two people just to disconnect. And I also see getting off social media as well too. Yeah, because I feel there's too many people involved, and it's where two people need to disconnect from people and spend more time alone. So I see, love letters, communication, someone offering up that cup, offering up their feelings. You see, it's a person very wise, trusting their intuition, their inner knowing. So there's this energy of this inner knowing and this wisdom, lessons that someone's learned. See? That's what I feel. This is someone who just knows. They know. So I could be a little jealousy here, but whatever the issue is I do feel this person keeps bringing something up, and it's time to put it to rest now, to talk and communicate. See, there it is. Somebody here knows the truth. They see the truth. Aha. But I also see this person planning something. They're planning and preparing something romantic. I really feel we have someone who's trying. They're logical. They're wise. They're trusting their inner knowing. But I think both people know. They know exactly what they need to do to have success and victory. But I feel win or lose, this person is not giving up. Okay, the masculine here doesn't want to give up. They're determined to be more successful, but I do feel they get overwhelmed. And you see somebody who's just impatient and in a hurry. So patience is a lesson that someone needs to learn here. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, we have a person slow and steady. They kind of have things they do in their own way. They're very meticulous. They look at this situation. So someone, when they become apprehensive, they kind of slow down, calm down, and look and assess the situation. So a lot of focus on money and finances. Yeah, oh yeah, we have an emperor here. So somebody who's definitely determined to be successful. They are not a quitter. Okay, so I wish you guys the best here. I'm going to focus on the next part of the reading, which is single people. Yeah, a little more emotional connection. It's time to talk for the married and coupled up people. So let's have a look at single Pisces. Single Pisces. The single Pisces need to know. Yeah, we have someone here who's not too sure about a situation. We have someone soul searching, looking for clues and answers. Now, there may have been a rejection or someone ignoring someone here. It has to do with the fresh new sea. Somebody here feels they missed an opportunity and they're looking for clues and answers to do with that cup runneth over their feelings here. Now, this could be yourself, or you're dealing with someone with a little Virgo energy, but it's just an energy of someone who goes within. They're going within, spending some time alone, contemplating their life path, an opportunity that they feel they've missed. So, yeah, this is, maybe there was a rejection or somebody was emotionally drained, but it's an opportunity missed and someone's looking at it. Yeah, we have the Magician. So this is someone here manifesting. This is someone who has, they already have everything they need. So they're trying to manifest a fresh new start and opportunity because they feel like they missed it. Or it's somebody who doesn't want to miss an opportunity. But it's often a person who could be a little bit drained here, maybe a little bit tired, or thanks but no thanks. So there's been some sort of opportunity missed. I really feel that. And I feel with the Magician, this is someone who has all the tools they need. They have everything they need to manifest their desires. So it has to do with an invitation, an opportunity, and some kind of communication here. Yeah, some Virgo, Gemini energy. Yeah, we have someone here who's single. They have everything they need, okay, but love. So I think this is someone who's bored. They're tired of being single, but I do feel missing opportunities. But this is someone, they have everything they need but love. They look good. They take care of themselves, you see. So I do feel a fresh new start. Someone's looking at, their feelings, emotion, this opportunity. Yeah, this is someone who's possibly put on the brakes, and they're maybe reassessing, looking for clues at kind of what happened. They're looking at why. Now, Pisces, maybe you're the one who's put on the brakes. I feel they have some Cancer in their chart, or they could be. But it's an energy of someone who is generally emotionally mature, but it's an energy of someone who, has everything they need to have success. You see? Could be someone who's been focusing on their financial success and they now have everything they need, but they're longing for love. But it's often a person who's pulled in two different directions and then they suddenly just put on the brakes and they're assessing where they've been, the path they've been on, and where they want to be. Whoops. Oops, I almost dropped all my cards all over the place. So what I feel is going to happen here, this is someone kind of looking at the path they've been on, being single. They've manifested, they have everything they need, but they're also looking at what it is they want. And they're sort of, like I say, they're assessing and they're looking for clues on the path they've been on. So let's see what's happened here with the Four of Cups for single Pisces. Yeah. It's rejection or just feeling bored or nothing's ever good enough. This could be someone who's single because no one's good enough. And they could be rejecting people or feeling someone just isn't their type, but someone's putting on the brakes and reassessing. Okay? They've kind of gone within and they're kind of looking for clues here. Now, whether it's someone looking to see why you put on the brakes or you rejected them, okay, could go either way, but look at that. See, it's about going down this path. This is someone thinking going down this path, teaming up, but this is someone acknowledging something. They're looking for some kind of acknowledgement, the things that two people have in common, but they need to cooperate and compromise. See, someone here I feel didn't want to compromise and they put on the brakes is what I feel. Or maybe you put on the brakes because this person, like I say, somebody here was rejecting them or nothing was good enough. I feel it's just someone who can't seem to find anyone that's good enough. It's just not good enough. So I feel they're soul searching. But if it is a rejection, they're definitely looking at it. Tell me about that Three of Pentacles. It's teamwork, cooperation, compromise, compatibility. It's about two people who are supposed to build each other up. See, I feel like you've both rejected, ignored each other at some point here. So I feel like you probably know who this is. Yeah, the things you have in common. But, it's an energy of someone not wanting to cooperate and compromise. Yeah, we have the Empress. See, this is someone who has a lot of abundance. So you could be the feminine here, unless you have some Virgo in your chart. So be real with the energies here. But I feel this is someone who has a lot of abundance, somebody who's very open to cooperate and compromise. Someone was possibly even bending over backwards to please somebody. And the other person wasn't willing to do so. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm on my own path. I'm doing my own thing, and put on the brakes. But I feel it has to do with control. So I do feel what's happened is someone's rejected someone because they've taken their power back from someone who was trying to control everything. They didn't want to cooperate and compromise. So I feel like you know who this is. Now, it may have nothing to do with yourself, but it could have to do with someone else in a relationship, the path that they were on and where they want to be. So let's have a look at this. Chariot, a little more in depth. There we have it. Yeah, this is someone who failed to see. See, they missed a magical opportunity because they failed to see the Empress. They failed to see. And this is their inner self. They weren't seeing themselves. Likely how they were conducting themselves. See, putting on the brakes, trying to control things. Someone who, and I do feel somebody has lost control because we have a feminine here, and we know the Empress takes their power back. This is somebody who's not letting someone control. They're willing to cooperate and compromise. And if you don't want to, then, thank you, but no thank you. Not interested. So this is someone looking at that. And I feel they failed to see a magical opportunity. So, wow, let's have a look at the Magician. Now, it could be someone who is manipulating someone, trying to take control, and they've lost control. So, yeah, this is somebody who never got what they wanted. See, they didn't get what they wanted. But this is someone who's a little full of themselves. They feel the other person's supposed to bend over backwards to please them. This is someone who often feels entitled. Fill my cup, give me what I want. Okay, keep filling my cup and eventually I'll give you something you want. Now, whether this is to do with you or it has to do with their past, I feel it's just someone who could be rejecting a lot of people because no one's good enough. They're a little full of themselves. Like, I do feel they're full of themselves with this, and they didn't get what they wanted. And they may have failed to see that. They may not even recognize that about self, because this is someone going within. It's about self. So, but you can see here, this is someone here enjoying the fruits of their labor. They have everything but love. They're not that happy, Yeah, but I think it's someone who's kind of entitled. They feel entitled to the other person should bend over backwards and please. And I feel someone did that. And then at some point, sorry, it's not good enough. And I do feel for the feminine, you may not have recognized that for yourself until at some point you put on the brakes and you see this person wants to be in control. So I see this person taking back their power. Yeah, you've got someone here that rushes in, rushes out. See, they come in for the passion, very enthusiastic, very charming, and then they put on the brakes. They want to be in control. This is someone who's a little out of control, so they've lost control, you see. They're very charming, very fun, very enthusiastic. They come in, they want that cup, fill my cup, and then when they get what they want, they take off in the other direction. So it's definitely someone who's non-committal, where they just kind of want to be single, but they're not really fulfilled. They're actually not getting what they want. Now, I can see the Empress with this energy, the feminine, going, I'm only going to give so much. I'm looking out for myself. I'm looking out for number one. This is someone who possibly entitled, see, dating other people, too many people involved, and someone involved with other people. They rush in and rush out. And this is someone who, the Empress knows their worth and value. Now, this is a person who's always open to talk and communicate, but there's a need for cooperation and compromise. See, this is someone who isn't compromising themselves to fill somebody's cup, who's entitled. Someone who feels entitled to just kind of be single, to rush in, and they're definitely involved with other people. There's too many people involved. So this is someone who likes to get their cup filled. If they don't get what they want from one person, they get it from somewhere else. But now they've been rejected, and now they've actually failed to see this. Now, for the feminine, you may have failed to see this yourself. Okay, that this person was doing this at first. You were pleasing them. You were willing to cooperate and compromise. You were looking at the things you have in common, what you both bring to the table. But this person's bringing to the table, entitled attitude, where they're entitled to get what they want without giving. So, and this is when the Empress takes back the power and, wants that cooperation, compromise. The person just takes off in the other direction. Yeah. Someone who's involved with other people. They feel entitled. They come in for the passion. They're very focused on that. Too much focus on it. But it's also somebody who rushes in quickly and often becomes a little overwhelmed. And it's often the person who offers one cup, nothing more. But I do feel there's other people involved. you know. And I feel the Empress has taken back their power from this person. So they've lost their power. They're now being reduced to a knight. And they are looking, and nobody's good enough. No one compares. No one compares. Yeah, see, they don't want to give. They want the other person to give. They, you know, they reach out and, give to me, fill my cup, indulge me. And the Empress is like, enough is enough. I'm no longer giving. I'm no longer giving to you. I'm looking out for me. I'm taking care of me. Yeah. Tell me about the Empress. Yeah. So somebody who's released the baggage. See, this is someone it's an energy of someone who's not reliable or responsible, someone who breadcrumbs. They drop little hints. They just come in. And I do feel they try to tempt the other person. They manipulate. They try to tempt. So if they don't get what they want from one person, they reach out to others. So this is somebody who's literally out of control. Okay, and possibly a little promiscuous, but I feel like this is a person who, the Empress is looking at this. This person brings a lot of baggage. The Empress has left the baggage behind, but this is where I feel someone just isn't responsible, reliable. See, it's often when it doesn't feel safe. Someone who isn't reliable. They're not stable. They don't pull their weight. They breadcrumb. They drop little hints. They manipulate to get what they want. And it's often sometimes a person who does that. They don't want the responsibility of a relationship. They just want to be single. They want, they feel entitled. And, everyone's entitled to their own path. But this is someone here who, they likely dated a whole lot of other people. They're still not fulfilled. They're not getting what they want, and no one compares. This is often what happens, the cycle ending. This is, getting off that emotional roller coaster, someone pushing the stop button. But see, things aren't going in their favor. This is someone who's left an Empress behind, somebody who has a lot to offer, a lot of abundance. Definitely a lot of abundance and a windfall of abundance. But it also has to do with someone who, again, with that Six of Pentacles, if someone doesn't get what they want, they just move on. So there's something that's been on and off here. So this is, I feel the feminine getting off the emotional roller coaster, pushing the stop button, getting off that on and off situation. It has to do with someone who's not faithful. So someone who doesn't have faith in this person. It has to do with their lifestyle, the path that they're on. It's a person who doesn't play by the rules. You see, they don't play by the rules. They don't feel like they should. They feel entitled to be on their own path. So the Empress is like, fine, go off on your own path. Because it's somebody here who, like I say, may not be faithful. The Empress isn't seeing this person's not, they can't have faith in this person. They don't pull their weight. But the interesting thing about this person with the Hermit energy here, now I do see possibly Taurus energy as well, but I feel like, the Empress, the feminine has faith in themselves to make the right choices, and it's thanks, but no thanks, I'm not interested. You don't pull your weight. But what this Hermit seeing is someone who does pull their weight because they've already bent over backwards to please. They're full of abundance. They have a lot to offer, I do see somebody may have gotten some kind of inheritance here as well, but I really feel for the most part, I feel this is somebody here who's just been on their own path and they feel entitled to do so. And of course, everyone's entitled to their own path, but this is someone who, their social structure, their morals and their values, somebody who, that you're just not on the same page here because of morals and values. And I do think this person's looking at that. This is someone who's a bit of a risk taker, see? This is someone who's a bit of a risk taker, but I'm going to tell you, they do see now. They're reflecting on everything that happened. Probably why? Because the Hermit's here looking for clues. They're reflecting on this. This is somebody who feels like a fool. They've missed a magical opportunity. So this is someone who's obviously gone through some change. It has to do with lifestyles, morals, values, the way they conducted themselves. They feel like a fool because they've missed a magical opportunity. They've kept their options open. Now they're looking at this. You see, they're looking at this. They're looking at how it all played out. That's my played out card with the Fool, how it all played out in the past, and they feel like a fool. This is someone who treated somebody like an option, and the Empress is nobody's option, so they know this, they see this. This is now somebody who feels the other person probably has other options. So now they're feeling reduced to that knight. This is probably somebody who is that King of Wands at some point. But yeah, so let's have a look at that. This is somebody who's definitely procrastinating too. I can see that. They're looking at all the possibilities here. You know, this is someone who knows a good thing when they see it, but they didn't see it at the time. It's the path they were on, you know, morals, values, their lifestyle, the way they were behaving. So yeah, there we go. The star, this is someone who needs to release things that no longer serve. It has to do with self-respect. Someone needs to let go of things that no longer serve them, and that's that, you know, kind of stubborn, refusing to budge, refusing to cooperate and compromise. They want a fresh new start. They're looking at this, you know, this opportunity that they've missed. They're now looking at this. They're hoping things go in their favor. I do feel this person's going to reach out. Now, you may be tempted if you're the feminine watching this, okay? Or the Empress may reach out and tempt the other person, but I actually feel it's them. And I do feel this is someone who's lost their power. Lost a little bit of that mojo, because the Empress is going, enough is enough. You know, this on and off, because it's not safe. The Empress knows the situation doesn't serve, but this person knows too what they've done. They feel like a fool. So it has to do with respect. They were being disrespectful. They weren't following society's rules, you know, and now they're looking at this. It has to do a lot to do with their self-worth. Okay, but the situation didn't serve them either. They didn't pull their weight. They weren't responsible, and now they see what they've lost. Yeah, see, they have all the tools. This is someone they see. They have all the tools they need. This person, what this person brought to the table, and they didn't see it at that time because of the Wheel of Fortune. So this is someone who's ended a cycle. Okay, and I do feel they're going to be releasing a lot of people, letting go a lot of their options, because they're ready to manifest. They want to talk. So if you know who this person is, okay, where they've come in very fast, fiery, flirty, playful, and it's possible that's only as far as it gone, and you never gave them what they wanted because they weren't reliable. They're breadcrumbing. They just come in out of the blue and toss a little hint, you know, to manipulate, hoping you'll be the one to offer the cup. But they're seeing they're not getting it. The Empress wants that cup filled. It's the indulging, the entitled person. Yeah, see, they're a little emotionally detached. You see, they were acting like they weren't interested when they were. Possibly manipulating. See, this is somebody who manipulates and plays little games. Now, it's often more mischievous. I feel this person doesn't generally mean any harm, but I feel like now that they look at this, they feel like a fool. Okay, because they were, I feel, a little afraid to take a risk, you know, to go down this path and actually commit. So yeah, they're actually looking to see, Pisces, feminine, if it's yourself watching. I mean, you can flip it, but I feel this is someone who, you know, is now single. It's possible, you know, they're focused on this, they're looking at it, but they definitely feel like a fool. Too much focus possibly on money, but it's a very detached emotionally. It's manipulation. They act like they don't care, you see, but they do care because they're still looking at it and still thinking about it. See, they're looking back, feeling beat up, you see, feeling a little bit beat up, and they feel like giving up because this is someone who's likely dated a lot of people, but nobody compares. Nobody pulls their weight like the Empress. But it's really about baggage. This is someone who has a lot of baggage. See, they have a lot of baggage. The Empress has left their baggage behind. This Hermit is someone who has not. You see, now they're looking for clarity. They're very curious person, logical, but this is someone who kept a lot of things to themselves. They didn't even tell the other person. So I feel the situation never served. They never got what they wanted. They weren't being honest. They were being deceptive, keeping things to themselves, choosing their words wisely. So they're going through all this energy, the path that they were on and where they want to go. You know, they have a lot of regret, and all of this regret is based on unfounded fear. Okay, probably the fear of commitment or the fear that they're not good enough. It could be a lot of things, but there's a lot of regret. A lot of stress and anxiety too. Yeah, see, they regret. They've been downgraded. They had an opportunity and they blew it. They didn't pull their weight. But I do feel this is someone who had a lot of baggage from dating a lot of people. I feel they're getting rejected a lot, or there's just nobody that they're interested in. I think they're getting rejected a lot. And it's because of they're looking at probably why too. But this one particular person I feel is yourself. You see? Yeah, this is someone who needs to level up again. They're looking at where they've been, looking back, feeling beat up, but now they don't want to give up. They're not giving up. Yeah, see, it's about the path. They're choosing a new path, a new way to behave, morals and values, following society's rules a little bit more. You know, you don't have to follow society's rules, but it's about courting and dating in a traditional manner. It's about having morals and values. It's about being on the same page. See, they're looking at this path, the path they were on. Now they want to go down this path. So I do think this person's going to ask you out. Okay, yeah, they are stable. I do see Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They are financially stable. They're grounding themselves. See, this is somebody who's now mastering the energy of the King of Pentacles. They're stable financially and grounded. They're now planning and preparing. Now they are playing it safe. This is someone who's playing it safe, but so does the Empress. Okay, but I do think they're going to ask you out. But I do feel it has to do with taking things to the next level. Okay, leveling up. So I don't know if this person's gotten very far with you, because I feel as though you probably said thanks but no thanks a couple times, some of you, to this person, because you know your worth and value. But this is something who now sees that too. So they have a lot of respect. Okay, they have this respect for you, because you're teaching them that they need to respect you, and they need to have more self-respect themselves. See, they're going, aha. Now this person's coming up with an idea, and they're very logical. So they're coming up with an idea, and I do think they're going to ask you out. Okay, now they may take you out on an actual date or introduce you with their friends, but I would still be a little cautious, because this is someone who wants to take things to that next level. The passion, okay, the physical connection. So they focus a little bit too much on that. So I think this person needs to connect with their emotions a little. But yeah, they're going to put all the cards on the table, wearing their heart on their sleeve. But like I say, there's some kind of event or something coming up. This person doesn't want to go alone. I feel they have other options, but there's no one they're interested in. Now, some of you, there could be a choice between two here. Some of you could have someone who you feel isn't responsible or reliable, and that could be that person in hermit mode. Okay, but I feel this is all one person. But if there is two, there is someone here. I feel like you're taking your power back. Somebody who's kind of likes to be in control, and they don't always want to cooperate or compromise. So if you are making a choice, the person you're going to choose, I feel, is a little more out there, a little more emotionally mature. But I do think this is a person who, I see some sort of event coming up, and I think this person's planning something here. Yeah, King of Swords, little Gemini energy that this person may have. And I do think they're logical. They're looking at this and strategizing, and they're analyzing everything that's happened, the path they've been on. They're ready for a new path. Yeah, see, it's about connecting, being on the same page, sharing your innermost selves, putting all those cups on the table. It's time to lay the cards on the table. This person's now looking at what makes them happy, what fulfills them emotionally. I feel if this person is someone that you put on the brakes and took your power back and took off in the other direction, they're looking at this. Okay, about being on the same page. And they're looking at their part, and I do feel they feel responsible. They need to take responsibility for their own actions here. Yeah, because the Empress wants someone reliable, responsible, someone who pulls their weight. But I feel this person really didn't see, not just who you were, but themselves. So I do think they're going to come in and talk and get on the same page. To see if things are mutual, to see if you both feel the same about each other. But they're looking at what makes them happy, what fills them emotionally, and it wasn't in the past. This person's definitely someone, I feel that someone who's been doing a little inner work here. The path they were on and the path that they want to be on. They do want love, but like I say, I feel this is somebody who's not getting what they want. They want to be indulged. So if they want this, they need to fill your cup. So they're going to give you something you want. Now, whether you still want this or you feel the same, because of the Six of Pentacles, What else was here? The Six of Pentacles. And yeah, you may not feel the same. You may not reciprocate or even want to talk to this person, but I feel they're going to reach out. So yeah, but if you have a choice, I feel like you're the one who'll be making the choice in the end regardless. You're going to be careful what you wish for. You're going to be careful because it looks like you're manifesting this. I think they're manifesting this more than yourself, to be honest. But, you know, it's that energy of them filling your cup, making you happy, doing something that makes you happy. Anytime you may have spent with this person, they were happy. They were quite fulfilled. So it's time this person gives you something that you want, because I feel like you're not going to settle, you know, thanks but no thanks, unless they're reliable, stable. But they need to take responsibility. They need to be reliable. So now let's leave this behind. Hopefully there's a follow-up for this on the weekly singles on Monday. Now let's take a look at those of you who are dealing with someone. Okay. Yeah, those of you who are single and stuck in single. But I feel this is always when you're dealing with someone, yeah. So I do see a judgment and a decision, possibly a reconciliation. Yeah, so whoever you're dealing with, Pisces, I see some Libra. Yeah, I see some of you maybe putting your foot down, standing up for yourself, making a decision, yeah. I feel there's been some heartache. Yeah, so something here that I feel you need to make a decision. I feel there's some indecision here about walking away. Maybe there's a third party, but I feel it's just that somebody putting their foot down. There's been some hurt, there's no doubt. Someone's looking for reconciliation. Now, the Queen of Wands is an energy of someone who knows what they want. They don't want to settle. That's why I feel it's an energy of some sort of reconciliation or a decision, where somebody here needs to decide. But I feel someone's failed to see. Someone's failed to see something here. Let me just go like this. Yeah. Indecision. There's been some hurt. Maybe somebody's not seeing it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to hear it. So we have someone walking away. So I feel there's a decision to walk away, possibly because of a third party, or there's just been some hurt feelings. Yeah, something feels off. This is where someone feels something feels off. It doesn't feel right. But this is somebody who may have lost their temper. Okay, or just no longer patient, trying to be patient. Yeah, it's a lot of passion. So this has to do with making some sort of choice, a passion to be getting a spark. So some of you, somebody, you know, it's an energy whether that spark is still there. Queen of Wands looks at the wand. So there's someone here, I feel someone here who's your type. But there's some heartache. This could be someone who's hurt you. Okay, Pisces. I do see Sag. Some of you may have Sag in your chart, but it's just an energy of someone who finally stands up for themselves. Because there's been heartache. And I do feel it has to do with someone who kind of feels like something is off. Yeah, we've got the King and Queen of Wands. Yeah, we got some love here. A lot of passion. Yeah, you know, this is the energy where it hurts so good, you know, I got to be honest. Lots of passion, lots of physical attraction. This is two people who are each other's type, but something feels off. Somebody here needs to make a decision. Now, it does look like someone wants a reconciliation, but I do feel when I see the King of Rods, even the Queen of Rods, Wands, this is two people who need to shed something. They need to release and shed. So it's about release and renew. But this is someone here who's, I feel, has stood up to someone and kind of lost their patience. But this is also an energy of someone after a period of time. They pull back and see things differently, something they didn't see before. So it could be someone being impatient. Look at, there's that Three of Wands. Yeah, this is two people who've hurt each other, hurt feelings. But there's love here. Like I say, this has hurt so good. It's one of those energies, but it's time to shed and release. Yeah, see? Release and renew. Wow. Wow. See, there's so much happiness and joy. There's love here, but this is two people who've likely hurt each other. Okay? Or there's been a third party situation, but I don't really know if that's true. But someone's pulling back, looking at things differently, looking at all this happiness and joy. Yeah, it's the start of something new, releasing the fear, okay, releasing all this hurt. Yeah, tell me about this Two of Swords. Yeah, see, this is something somebody never seen before. So I don't know if you stood up to this person. If you are the feminine, you could be the masculine. This is the energy of two people who are bold, very passionate, you know, lot of passion. Very passionate love here. This is somebody who's not feeling emotionally fulfilled. See, it's all about the passion. And someone's pulling back, feeling differently. So this is somebody, this is where you're each other's type, but someone may be thinking it's time to try something different. So we have someone walking away. It's not emotionally fulfilling, you see. So there could be something new coming in. Yeah, something new. There you go. We got the King of Pentacles. It's very similar energies to the single reading. But this is somebody, two people who aren't committed though. This is, they're just dealing with each other. So there's something that's happened here. Now I do see a lot of Sag. Just as both people with that Sag trying to be calm, but also there's a need for patience. These are two people who are not very patient. This is someone ready to try something different. Now, it could be the same person, but I do see somebody possibly standing up to someone, looking at this person differently after a period of time because of, you know, there's been some hurt here. Yeah, see, rejection, thanks, but no thanks. See, this is someone hurting someone, rejecting them. It's an energy of tearing someone down. So I do feel someone's about to make a decision. The feminine here is about to make a decision. Now, this is often someone who doesn't often see themselves. So somebody is starting to see themselves here too. Okay, taking off the rose-colored glasses, taking off the blindfold. See, somebody's very sexy, very charming, very attractive. You know, so much passion and attraction. But someone keeps rejecting someone because something feels off. And there's no emotional fulfillment. It's not emotionally fulfilling. So now we have this feminine making this decision, seeing themselves. Okay, what is they want? Taking off the rose-colored glasses. They want someone more sensible, practical, grounded, stable. Yeah. So it's an energy of walking away. So I feel somebody's searching for something else, something different, trying something different, a different kind of person. Yeah, so there's no longer giving to someone, but this is somebody who often reaches out. Now this is an interesting energy because this is someone sometimes a little miserly. They're not very generous with their money, their time, their energy. They focus a lot on work. So I feel we have someone, and it could be just a choice between two people, and someone's making a decision to walk away. But what's so interesting, I actually feel we have someone here who's walking away because someone's no longer talking to them. So that's actually what I feel is happening. But this person here, this Queen of Wands, is, you know, feeling indecisive, but I feel they're taking off the rose-colored glasses to see. So it has to do with someone who, somebody is their type. I do see Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, someone here is changing. Someone here is failing to recognize that they have a type. They're now seeing that they have a type. It's time to try a different type. Now, this could be the masculine energy as well. So, yeah, this is someone manifesting. They have everything they need. So this is sometimes a person who drops a hint. So it's an energy of someone walking away. But this is sometimes a person who manipulates a little bit. They're very good at manifesting money. They have everything they need, but they're not very generous. So it's an energy of someone making a decision. Yeah, I do see an energy of waiting for someone to reciprocate, to, you know, to share of themselves. This is likely two people who've been hurt. You know, it's that fear, more than likely a fear of commitment. But I feel like we've got someone here who's been waiting, and now they feel it's too little too late. The ship has sailed. So there's some sort of choice the feminine is making here. Yeah, see, things that are hidden. See, there's a lack of emotion. Someone who keeps their emotion to themselves. They're keeping secrets. So there's a lot of confusion here. But I feel it's an energy of just releasing someone here, shedding it, all these things, you know, that feel off, that don't feel right, and taking off the rose-colored glasses and seeing. Someone here has a type, but now they're changing their type. What they used to like, they no longer like as much, because you can see someone here trying to be patient, to wait, and starting to feel confused. There's a lack of emotion. Someone's too focused on their money. They're kind of cheap. So, but there's also that, I feel that fear of that too. Yeah, there's the Tower. See, this is someone going to make a sudden decision. Someone's lost their patience. See, putting their foot down. See, this is an energy of just an energy of that passion. Somebody's getting angry. They're tired of waiting. Someone's keeping secrets. So there could be an energy where someone feels that the other person's keeping secrets. It could go either way here with the masculine and feminine. Tell me more about this King of Rods. Yeah, this is someone emotionally detached. It actually does look like the same person. Someone who's more focused on their money. They're emotionally detached. So this is somebody who I also feel failing to recognize, failing to see. More than likely why somebody's walked away, because there's confusion, illusion, things that are hidden. Because this person's waited. Someone has waited and now they feel like it's too late. See? But I actually feel this is someone who wants to reach out. And they feel it's too late, you know, but I do feel they're hesitant. They're manifesting. They have everything they need to manifest this. You see, this is about building that foundation. It's about committing. This is somebody having that panic attack here, that realization that it's just about too late, because someone here has a choice. Tell me about the Queen of Rods. Yeah, this is a person knows their worth and value, but it's also someone who's releasing things that no longer serve, where the situation no longer serves. It's self-respect, self-worth. See, it's time to let go. This is someone who knows when a situation no longer serves. They see no longer serves, sitting there waiting. When things are confusing, someone's hiding their feelings, possibly keeping secrets, possibly even a third party. In fact, there could be two fire sign energies here, to be honest. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Somebody here's got Aquarius. So this is somebody who is releasing anything that no longer serves, letting go of any baggage, taking off the rose-colored glasses and seeing. Somebody's seeing, they're seeing, you know, this is about seeing the truth. That somebody's not very generous. They may be manipulating while they're waiting and actually reaching out to other people. There it is. Someone who comes rushing in, rushing out for the passion. But you can see this is someone enthusiastic. But like I say, I feel someone has a fear of commitment. They almost have panic attacks here. But I feel this person here is really just putting their foot down and having that epiphany. This is somebody who they know. This is somebody who already knows, because they're taking off the rose-colored glasses and seeing. And I feel they're very charming, very sexy, financially stable. This is what they bring to the table. But someone's not seeing what the other person brings to the table. You know, so it's an ultimatum. Someone cutting someone out, releasing this. It no longer serves. So some of you may do this, the feminine, yeah, little Aries. That's just an energy of being bold, speaking up and speaking your mind. Maybe you took a risk. You're taking a risk and just cutting this person out and speaking up. You might shock them. So it looks like they rush in and they run away. So somebody's walking away. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling. I feel like the feminine isn't getting what they want here. But I think this masculine kind of feels that way too, to be honest. But like I say, the Tower's coming down. Someone has a fear of commitment, partnering up. But it's also an energy of someone who's hiding something. So you want to make sure when you have someone here that, you know, where it's kind of on and off. They come rushing in out of the blue. There's so much passion and chemistry here, but there's no emotion. There's a lack of that emotional connection. This is two people who haven't shared their innermost selves. So I feel not only is it a fear of commitment, some of you need to take off the rose-colored glasses and to see someone who rushes in and out. Make sure they're not already in a relationship. But I feel the feminine here is going to speak up, take a risk, and go down another path. So there's some sort of choice being made. I do see the indecision. We got the Aquarius. Okay, but the decision is someone seeing, finally making a sudden decision, quite spontaneously, that this situation no longer serves. So it was something fast and bold, speaking up and taking a risk. Someone here's the Empress. So we have an Empress energy, someone who knows their worth and value. You see, speaking up, taking a risk. It's either an ultimatum or someone's just being cut out, going down a path. See, someone living in the moment, taking that risk to see what happens. I think this other person's shocked. I think they're going to be shocked by this. Yeah. You see, someone here taking lessons they've learned from the past, moving on to avoid a disaster. See, I feel this is an energy of someone trying to avoid a disaster, but I feel someone's actually trying to avoid somebody here too. And I do see a place where people socialize, congregate. Could be at a distance. This could be a long distance relationship for some of you, but it's about taking the lessons learned. It's just calming down. Okay. Realizing the situation no longer serves. So some of you might distance yourself from this person. Okay, but you can see they're analyzing this and they're looking at this. See, this is the shock. They were shocked. Okay, that this bold energy, it's an energy of someone becoming very shocked about this massive epiphany. You see, and I do feel that's an energy of, it's something that can't be avoided at some point here. I don't know if this is long distance, but it feels like it for some of you. But I feel we have a feminine here that's putting their foot down. Enough is enough. They're letting go. The situation doesn't serve. There's an energy of respect and self-respect. Someone's not being respectable or respectful. They're leaving you waiting. Okay, it's enough waiting. No more waiting. The Empress only waits for so long. Now we have someone who's regretting this. See, the cups that are spilled. They're feeling sorry for themselves, a little bit of a pity party. But this is someone who has regrets. They had a magical opportunity and they didn't take it. They rejected someone. But I actually feel, or why I think they're looking more at why they got rejected and now they regret it. Because what we have is a beautiful Empress, someone who has a lot of abundance, someone who's playful and very youthful. Somebody with a really fun-loving person. Someone who's not afraid to take risks in life, period. But it's also someone who's very wise. They know their mind, very intelligent. So this is what this person's seeing, what they've left behind. They've missed this magical opportunity. Now they're analyzing this and they're doing a lot of thinking. So I do feel this is someone waiting for things to calm down, taking the lessons they've learned. And I do feel this is someone who had an opportunity to grow closer to somebody, but every time two people start growing closer, this person avoids that emotional connection. They're very detached emotionally. Now, it's possible this is somebody who may have gotten rejected by someone else. So they could be kind of holding on to something, focusing on some cups that were spilled in the past. And it's definitely someone who often runs away, tucks that tail between their legs and runs away, because they have a fear of rejection. They can't handle the rejection. But I actually feel it happened. Okay, it couldn't be avoided. So I feel they tried to avoid it somehow by breadcrumbing, reaching out, tossing little hints. But this person wasn't communicating clearly, and I feel they know that. So this should be quite interesting how this goes. I don't feel like there's a huge conclusion here, just a lot of regret. They failing to recognize they weren't focused on the cups, the emotional connection. They weren't connecting emotionally. Yeah, too much focus on money. See, focus on money. Thinking that somebody here maybe was, interested in them for their money. But what they failed to see is this is someone who's, they have everything they need. So we have an Empress. They've missed this opportunity with somebody who's showering abundance and full of abundance. Very kind and compassionate, yeah, but you can see they know their worth and value. This is someone who knows when it's time to stop. And that's what I feel's happened. So, but I do think there's someone here who may have been focused on another person. I do see Aries, Leo, Sag. There may have been another fire sign. It was a little confusing at first, who's who. But there's definitely been a lot of hurt, possibly if someone was involved with someone else. Okay. So somebody here is, I feel the feminine is just letting this go. Self-worth, self-respect. Someone's not being respectful of their time, their energy. Someone is tired of being patient. That's what I feel, just getting bored. So there's the truth. So this person's seeing the truth. They're going, aha. See, they've shone the light, they see. Yeah, see, they tried to avoid something, but they couldn't avoid it. So now they're looking at this. They're planning and preparing here. They're looking into the future here and kind of planning something. They're coming up with some kind of idea to reach out. So they want to communicate, there's no doubt. But I do see this person seeing the truth. I really do. They get it. This is someone who's going, aha, I get it now. Yeah. See, they were being immature, focused on me. It's all about me. See, they were being immature. Here for a good time, not a long time. So, but I feel it's also the Queen of Swords seeing the truth. This is where somebody suddenly has that realization. Hey, they're just being immature. They're not ready. But I think this person also sees it. See, win or lose, I think this person's, they're coming in. They're going to come in. So, but I feel there's going to be a lot of discernment, a lot of questions that need to be cleared up. Everything needs to be clear and out in the open. It needs to all be exposed. So there's a big decision here. This could lead to a reconciliation. Okay. Yeah, this is someone in their feelings. See, that's a person that has that realization that they had these feelings all along, that they've kept them to themselves. And now they're having a pity party. They have, they have a lot of regret. This is somebody who, they kind of feel like there's not a lot of hope, but I do feel this is somebody who was just being immature. Now, it is possible someone chose somebody who was younger, only to find out that this person wasn't the right person. So it does look like somebody wasn't completely detached for some of you from another person. But like I say, they're deeply in their emotions right now. They're definitely somebody who knows that they have these feelings and they've kept them secret. So there's a secret that's about to come out and be revealed. So, all right, to those of you who are dealing with this person, I don't know if this has been on and off. It just looks like there's been rejections and hurt. But I mean, there's so much passion and attraction here, but something feels off. But yet something feels just right. Like I say, it's that it hurts so good kind of energy. Yeah. So I wish you the best here. Hopefully this will follow up for you maybe in the singles readings or the weekly readings next Thursday. Take care.